Now, in our last video, we talked about deploying your first template, and we already started the process of your next step, which is sending a test form. So what you'll see is the customer profile of our test customer, the one we just started. Here's that email we input. And as you complete forms, either on your side or the customer side, Finpace's mini CRM will go ahead and start filling in that data for you so that you don't have to do any redundant work. This is pretty neat, right? So in my dummy email, I've already received from Carlton Dennis, who is this firm admin, the one who sent it to me, right? We show the advisor name or the firm admin name right away so that your customers recognize who it is. They're not going to see something straight from Finpace and be like, what is this, right? So you get a PMQ recon form, and this is from the Engagement Hub. Now, this is still showing Finpace because we haven't yet customized our Engagement Hub. That, again, is in another video. But your customer will get whatever email, however you want it to look, customized to your branding, your look and feel, and it'll be very familiar to them so that when they get a form from you, it won't feel fishy, right? So I'm going to go ahead and continue to the assigned form, and I will see that it comes pre-filled, right? This is now the customer view. And I'll see what is needed from me before I can continue on. Now, this is going to start the process of eliminating NIGO. And that's how Finpace intuitively does it. It will go ahead and show people what they need to do and what they cannot continue unless they do. So I'll put in my date of birth. Now, again, this is completely customizable. And this is not actually my date of birth. But for sake of this video, let's go ahead and continue. So we'll go ahead and say whatever it is. And I'll continue. If there is a joint investor in this situation, I'm going to hit yes. Now, every Finpace form is dynamic, right? So we're only going to show details that matter in the flow of capturing details. So if they're not necessary, or if the customer doesn't have a joint investor, we're not going to present it to them. This isn't like a PDF where it's very clunky and overdone and there's so much confusion that your customers often get lost. We're going to make it very simple for your customers to give you exactly what you need when you need it. Now, I'm not going to include a joint investor in this instance, so we'll just hit continue. And I'm going to say, actually what? I'm never going to retire personally, but I want to talk about tax planning, income planning, and buying businesses. So I'll hit continue, and I see a notification. It's very simple. I'm going to go ahead and complete the form. Right? And as a customer, I see I'm all good to go. Right? That was a very clean experience. I see the wealth planning firm that I'm interacting with. Again, this is a dummy firm. This would be your logo on the form. And whenever I come into the other side of things and just hit refresh, I'll see that the date of birth went ahead and populated. Individual, there's no joint investor. Right? I can see forms and documents. Nothing is pending. Everything has been completed on that side. I can go ahead and see within the primary investor, I can see that they're 40. They want to retire at 80 plus. So I'm already starting to get that data gathering process. And as an advisor, I did nothing. Right? So if you can start to imagine how much you can scale with a tool like this, your business is really going to start to grow. So that is sending a test form, going ahead and getting it back. In the next video, we'll talk about sending test emails and setting up your engagement hub so that your emails don't look like this and people are familiar and comfortable with going ahead and completing your process online. We'll see you in the next video.